Jesus, you once said to me, your eyes deep in shadows of blue.
Bob is partial to country, and he's partial to, I think, enduring artists like Donovan. So take it away, Bob.
All right. Thanks, Dan. So what I knew of Donovan was the material from very early in his career, Sunshine Superman, Hurdy-Gurdy Man, Atlantis, and that era. And so that was all when I was very young. And they were songs that, they were pleasant to hear on the radio, and, I'd sing along with them and stuff, but there was nothing there that ever appealed to me where I went out and bought Donovan albums. And I had this image of this, very hippie guy, very much, the flower power of the 60s type thing. So when Dan gave me this assignment, I guess I had a preconceived idea that this was going to be the Donovan that I knew from way back in the day. So imagine my surprise when right out the gate, I'm listening to a song called Blue Jean Angel, which has got the country beat. It's a song about finding a girl in a honky tonk. And I'm like, okay, do I have the right album here? I went back and double checked. Yeah, he said Donovan Shades of Blue. Okay. And it was the last thing on earth I was expecting. And I wasn't expecting to hear a country album. But then did a little research, and Donovan is not new to Nashville. He's done recording there before, and apparently quite a few of these songs, they're songs that he's written some time ago, and is now finally recording. So it was a real surprise to me because it wasn't what I was expecting. It's a pleasant album to listen to. It's not bad, but at the same time, I didn't see anything that I really found compelling. Would I probably ever go back and listen to it again? Probably not. I found his voice to be a little quavering. It didn't remind me necessarily of the voice from those really old songs, but I guess probably if in the dim, dark recesses of my brain, he was probably kind of a quavering singer even back then. So I felt there was a little bit that his voice and singing style didn't necessarily fit a country music background. I felt the two kind of didn't mesh well. The songs weren't bad. They were relatively well written. Blue Jean Angel, like I said, the one that opens it, it's kind of a toe tapper, and it's a fun little song. But there's also some stuff on here that I thought was kind of cliched. I like some country. Growing up where I did, I was exposed to it. I appreciate good country. I wouldn't call this good country. Nothing fantastic to write home about.
I just felt as you can't talk about, of course, the 60s or early, so without Donovan. And not surprisingly, I fall pretty much in the same way you did, because when I came into it, I said, okay, I had no idea this was going to be a country tinged album. And the first time I went through it, I was starting to fall asleep. Sometimes his voice is just very whispery, which, for certain songs, you want that atmosphere, you want that tone. I sort of think since Donovan has been a dabbler in different genres, the folk, the blues, he's even recorded some songs that have they're songs for children, you might say. I thought maybe this was on Donovan's musical bucket list, to go back to Nashville. He's very comfortable there. And just he wanted to put his stamp on, say, yeah, Donovan can do at least a country tinged album. But there was very spare instrumentation, piano, a little slide guitar here and there, but yeah, nothing to make you jump for joy. And I think hardcore, long time Donovan fans, they may appreciate it for his walk down the country lane. But
so I noticed apparently he has released an album in 2022. Have you listened to it or have any idea what it's about?
Unfortunately, I have not listened to it. I'm pulling for the guy. I'd like to have him at the end of his career come up with something on the level of Hurdy-Gurdy Man or Season of the Witch, but that's I think that's asking a lot.
Jesus, you once said to me, your eyes deep in shadow.